And the holder of the session is Beddoe.
Thank you all very much. It's been an amazing 6 years.
Great. Okay. And for the final time, the 4 o'clock recitation by Mr. David.
Well, you sound appropriately relieved. I think I'd like to thank David and Iseult and Thera for founding this event. If you've heard Iseult sing or David play, you will know that you're dealing with artists. And it's not an easy thing for artists to run a business. There's a lot of counterintuitive stuff that one type of person doesn't necessarily find it easy to do the other type of work. But they have managed for 6 years or more to create a haven here for the arts, for which I and my fellow players here, I know, are all very grateful. Yo!
Yep.
So thank you guys, wherever you're hiding.
Well, you won't have them to kick around much longer.
On a slightly more personal level, I want to thank some of these world-class musicians that I've played with. I came to this session 6 years ago and I only knew 1 tune. And now I know 3. And some of these world-class musicians here have not only never uttered a discouraging word, but have actually encouraged me from time to time.
That's what we say about you behind your back.
And I wanted to thank a couple of others, Ted and Suzuki, for taking up the slack and pointing out the occasional shortcomings in my behavior. You guys can stand down now. It wasn't very long into the session when Riggy brought me this piece of paper, a poem by William Butler Yeats, and said, "Would you read this out as a recitation?" So I did, and John said, "You should do that every week." And he looked at the clock and he said, "We'll call it the 4 o'clock recitation." So for every week since that day for 5 years, my staff and I at the house suite of the 4 o'clock recitation building have slaved away to try to produce good material for your delectation. I fired them all yesterday. That's all right, I didn't like them anyway. But you'll be happy to know they've all gone back to their regular jobs at the sewage treatment plant. The Wild Swans at Coole by William Butler Yeats.
Thank you.
The trees are in their autumn beauty. The woodland paths are dry. Under the October twilight, the water mirrors a still sky. Upon the shimmering water, among the stones, are 59 swans. 19 autumns have come upon me since first I made my count. I saw before I had well finished all suddenly mount and scatter, circling in great broken circles. off on their thunderous wings. I have looked upon those brilliant creatures, and now my heart is sore. All's changed since I, hearing at twilight the first time on this shore, the bell beat of their wings above my head, trod with a lighter tread. Unwearied still, lover by lover, they paddle in the cold companionable streams or climb the air. Their hearts have not grown old. Passion or conquest wander where they will, attend upon them still. But now they drift on the still water. Beautiful, mysterious. Among what rushes do they build? By what lake's edge or pool delight men's eyes when I awake someday to find they have gone away?
Cover with new mown corn mash, never memorial toil. Just lay there down by the juniper while the moon is bright. Watch them jugs of fill in the pale moonlight. Daddy made whiskey, Granddaddy did too. We ain't paid no whiskey tax since 1792. Just lay there down by the juniper while the moon was bright. Watch them jugs of filling in the pale moonlight. Would you fire from hickory, hickory and ash and oak? Don't use the green of the rotten wood, they'll catch you by the smoke. Just lay there down by the juniper while the moon is bright. Watch them jugs of filling in the pale moonlight. Get you a copper kettle, get you a copper coil, cover with new mown corn mash, never more you'll toil. Just lay there